Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah.
It's another special. Is it special?
Yeah, special fun Friday edition.
Why is it special?
It's always special when we're here.
No, not really. It's the last Friday of the month.
Okay.
So we do have our fun Friday today.
Yeah, sure.
So in that way,
It is special.
In that one way, it is special.
It's not just one way. It's special because so many events are happening. It is the final Friday in the month of November.
It is.
Right?
Wow. Wow. And we should be saying Merry Christmas very soon. But
Soon
come on.
enough.
Hey, come on. Wake
Have
up,
you
my
started
dear.
playing your Christmas carols
Of
yet?
course, of course.
You
of
have,
course,
Abby?
of course,
In your
of
car?
course. Definitely. Definitely.
So someone is dancing to Christmas carols in her head right now. I don't
Okay.
know what's going on. What's happening? What's happening?
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
Escalate, baby.
Don't turn
Tiole,
too far.
baby.
Turn back. It's a breakfast show.
Oh, Daddy!
Good morning,
Daddy,
guys. I don't know,
Daddy.
for weird reason, my mood is up this morning. Let's
Daddy.
hope that we can keep it up through the end of the show.
Daddy, can I have an encore? Can I have an encore?
No.
Daddy, can I have an encore?
What God do you want? What do you want again, Mike?
All right. Hey, come on. It's great to be here to help you and
Yeah.
push you into that mood for
Yeah.
the weekend. All right.
So honestly, you have to do what you can to find the right mood. But we have this great feeling when we're here in the building. You know, everything's going to be gorgeous later on today. So just make sure you're right there with us.
All right. My name is Mike Messikeno.
And I'm Titi Lyle. So you can, of course, stream the show live on tvcentertainment.tv or on Facebook at TVC Connect. Why not try GOTV channel 27 or even UHF channel 49?
Yep, definitely. And also via our app and the website. Like we mentioned earlier, the app is available on the iOS and Android stores.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to slaying at the right event. So talking fashion today, we're going to be having Adeshola Balogun, a young and dynamic fashion entrepreneur, creative director of Outspoken, a top-notch bespoke tailoring company based in Lagos. Honestly, almost abused now. Shey the wine mini. I even think there's an emoji, the wine glass emoji is being used.
Talk to you about
It's the effort put into production.
Yeah.
The women, the outfits.
the outfit, yeah? Okay. So you know you might do something. There's something my dad always used to tell me. He said the problem with always telling lies is that when you do tell the truth,
Wow.
you would be it'll be like the guy who cried wolf.
Yeah, well, true.
You understand?
Yeah.
And you might be doing something right, but maybe because of the precedent before that particular point in time, people are oft to criticize and say this is really in light of the redesign of a Naira note, I must say.
Shey, they wine
There are-
me.
There are
Wow.
very
That's my-
there are very many, there are
That's
very
my
many
speak
reasons
on that.
why Naira notes are redesigned. And one, a lot of times, security inflation, when there's so much money out of, and we've seen the
Circulation
money that
come
people have been
out.
bringing in
Yeah,
and all
it's come back
of
into
that.
circulation.
So there are many reasons. And sometimes I've seen where the dollar was redesigned. Sometimes it's just almost nothing
Yeah.
physically.
Yeah.
You might see. So would you hopefully the reasons why notes are redesigned in other climes, we can see such consequences and effects
Yeah.
here.
So
Hopefully.
That's what I
I
was
have
saying.
something to say.
What?
I have a question.
Okay.
What?
Now the question is, now when we're using words, let's talk about the technicalities of the words.
Okay.
Now, the word redesign, the definition.
Okay.
Is what?
No, I
Okay.
don't know. That's why I
Okay.
want to ask you people.
So that's the thing.
The definition. Then now there's the word filter.
What?
that
Wow.
we
Really?
know.
Really?
No, I'm just saying.
Filter.
So there's filter and then there's redesign. To be honest, I don't think
So there are different types of design,
the word redesign.
right? There's design in an
Filter,
artistic
okay.
way. There's
Color-
engineering and
coloration.
engineering design. Yes. And what is engineered into those notes? We probably will never know what has been encoded into these
Oh,
notes.
yeah.
I'm talking about other currencies abroad now. Like when the dollar was changed, it was moved from just like a plain green to close to a gray, but then they put some things inside
Inside, exactly.
that would
Exactly.
be make
And
it
now it's
less
going
easy
exactly.
to counterfeit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So those that are going to counterfeit, it will take some time before they start
Yes.
counterfeiting. Some things might have happened.
Exactly.
You
And
believe,
redesign.
Sha, that they will be counterfeit, Sha.
No, in time, definitely, everything. But you see, even if it's a filter, which Gen Z people that know filter, even if it's a
Yeah.
filter, it's still a redesign
It is a redesign.
because
It
it
is.
was this way and
The
something. so-
texture of the paper is probably different. We've not felt it yet.
I was
We've not
gonna
felt
ask,
it
have you
until we feel it before we know. And there are probably some other things, even the other side of the note. We've not actually looked at that.
The truth is, yeah, I mean, for me, it's just, I've just been having fun with the comments that have been all over social media. And the truth is that no matter what they did with it, ignorance will still talk.
Yeah.
So
I think
and then
it's
last,
light-hearted banter. Like
everyone is still going to use it.
You don't have a choice. But I don't know, I did think about the fact that you know how much money literally came up when you spoke about the redesigning of it, right? And then the ease that for me, I just kind of feel that the money, people can actually still decide to play with it to make it
well, no matter what,
look like
at the next few Owambers in December, people are going to be making it rain.
You're still watching Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Winfrey Agbeleshi, and it is time for the news. We begin from Rivers State, where a federal high court sitting in Port Harcourt disqualifies the governorship candidate of the All Progressive Congress in Rivers State, Tonya Cole, over dual citizenship and non-compliance to Electoral Act by his party. The People's Democratic Party in Rivers State have approached the court to direct INEC not to recognize Tonya Cole as the candidate of APC for alleged dual citizenship, and that the delegate election that brought him did not follow due process. Justice Emmanuel Obile, in his judgment, agreed with the People's Democratic Party that Tonya Cole, who has dual citizenship, is not eligible to contest governorship position, and that the APC primary that brought him in, Patrick Tonya Cole, was not monitored by the Independent National Electoral Commission. Justice Obile, in the judgment against APC, held that the court has jurisdiction to hear the matter and thereby directed INEC to delist the name of Patrick Tonya Cole from the electoral list for 2023 general elections. Parties in the suit had these to say on the judgment.
Section 28 of the Constitution defines and provides for dual citizenship in our country, in our Constitution. So Tonya Cole, even though born in Port Harcourt, had applied and has since become a citizen of the United Kingdom as well. But that Section 182 sub 1A clearly makes a provision that's subject to that Section 28. So if Section 28 says you can be a dual citizen, then you cannot come under 182 to disqualify a candidate.
Moving on, Kogi State's Governor Yahaya Bello says the state will deliver majority votes for the All Progressive Congress, APC, in next year's general elections. Governor Bello said this when he inaugurated 46 campaign vehicles that will be distributed to the campaign coordinators, APC, local government chairman, of other critical stakeholders that are at the forefront of mobilizing votes for the Tinubu-Shettima presidency. The vehicles were donated by the Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the APC, Murtala Yakubu Ajaka, to enhance logistics arrangements for the presidential campaign team in the state. The governor was represented at the event by his chief of staff, Abdul Karim Jamiu Ashuku. He said the All Progressive Congress has done well in Kogi State and is determined to win the presidential elections for Bola Tinubu.
We are going to unveil this vehicle to his glory and to the benefits of our great party, All Progressives Congress. We are hopeful and confident that the beneficiary are going to use this vehicle to galvanize vote for our party within their domain.
Of course, if you are going to a battle, you must be battle ready.
Yes.
You cannot fight with empty hand. You must have instrument to fight. Hence, in consultation with friends, we come with this. And by the grace of God, in collaboration with the DG of the Campaign Council, we are going to deliver this state to Ashwaju and the rest of our candidates.
Has decided to add value to what you are doing in the state by supporting the campaign with vehicle so that our party structure, specifically the party chairman from their respective local government, can be mobile, going around carrying the assignment of Tinubu-Shettima campaign.
And on the foreign scene, Anwar Ibrahim has been sworn in as Malaysia's 10th Prime Minister, marking an incredible comeback for a man who was first lined up for the job in the boom years of the 1990s before he was suddenly sacked and jailed. The 75-year-old veteran politician took the oath of office in front of King Sultan Abdullah Sultan Ahmed Shah at the palace in Kuala Lumpur shortly after 5 p.m. 900 GMT on Thursday afternoon, hours after he had been named to the top job by the monarch. King Sultan Abdullah had taken control of the process of forming a new government after Anwar's Pakatan Harapan coalition won the most seats in the weekend election, but not the 112-seat parliamentary majority necessary to form a government. Mr. Harapan and the rival conservative Malay Muslim Perikatan Nasional coalition under former Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin, which had the second highest number of seats, both began negotiations to form a government wooing smaller coalitions in the Borno states of Sabah and Sarawak, as well as Barisan Nasional. The alliance that dominated Malaysia for some 60 years before its historic defeat in the last elections in 2018. After a meeting of the royal household on Thursday, Anwar was announced as the leader because the king was convinced he had the support of the majority of Malaysia's 222 members of parliament. And that's all we're taking for the news on this hour. Do stay tuned, so much more to come on Wake Up Nigeria.
Welcome back. Let's take a quick look at what's happening on the covers of the dailies. My name is Titilaya Onison. This is Wake Up Nigeria, and we're starting with the punch. All right, it says here, electronic result transmission, beware of fraud. Opposition warns INEC, APC recants. Electoral Commission under pressure over BVAs, according to PDP. APC has hidden agenda on 2023 election, Labour Party alleges. I'm concerned about poor telecoms network, says Adamu. Beside the masthead there, it says Northern APC Christian leaders divided over presidential candidates. Just above, it says court stops Nigeria Air indefinitely, adjourns case till 2023. Reps worry over federal government China $475 million deal. And economic downturn hits manufacturers, oil and service firms. Let's see what we have in the photo story here. Marketers warn of possible petrol price increase. And the photo story there is showing different queues, petrol queues all over. It also says here, 3 days to hand over. Oyetola appoints 30 PS. It says kidnappers in army uniform abduct Lagos passengers. Probe begins. And on impeachment, you're misinformed, biased. Lawmakers tell Ikiti Sands. That's what we have on the cover of the Punch. We have with us also the Guardian newspaper. It says, decline in oil, gas output hampers growth and amid recession fears. Nigeria in technical recession, say experts. Beneath the masthead there, it says on flood, prepare for high cost of food, increased hunger, farmers warn Nigerians. Senate committee clears Umana, dismisses 480 billion naira fraud allegation. Sanwo-Olu on, or rather at LSSTF town hall meeting, promises improved security. Let's see what else we have there. We have in the photo story, after floods, picking bits and pieces of ruined investments and livelihoods, the big story on page 4 and 5. And that's what we have on the cover of The Guardian. We have with us the Nation newspaper as well. It says here, NNPCL, marketers differ over lingering petrol scarcity. Queues lengthen in Lagos, Abuja, and others. Right at the bottom there, it says 4 policemen shot dead. Page 2 has more on that story. Ransom cash recovered from kidnapped suspects in Ikiti. Page 2 also has more on that. Another photo story there. It says, I'll review policies hindering commerce in Southeast, according to Tinubu. More on page 4. Appeal court reinstates Binani, Bwacha as Adamawa and Taraba candidates. And top left, it says there, can to Nigerians vote your conscience. That's what we have on the cover of the Nation newspaper at this point. It's time for us to go over. All right.
Good morning once again.
Yes, sir.
Woo-hoo, what's up and about? See, I didn't want to ask coffee.
I don't understand.
This is
I'm the one
always
that
the one
prepares.
that
Yes.
Don't worry, forget that one.
What?
You know, but you know,
I
I won't
can't
take
drag this from you because I'm wearing white.
But you know I
Oh,
won't
God.
take it.
Huh?
You know I won't take it because your coffee is hardcore.
Yes, it is.
So,
Too hardcore for me.
but you know, I'm your friend.
It's too hardcore.
And there's a song now. How are you, my friend? You know,
Oh, man, you play
the
that
issue
thing.
of friendship.
I need some sugar. Okay, so Winfrey, you have something for us.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's on
basically,
friendship.
there's actually a story that's been making the rounds
Yeah.
over the past week or 2 weeks, right? So a group of friends actually traveled for some vacation or staycation and all of that. And then they actually got into a fight. And one of them was killed,
During
right?
that fight.
So what? Yeah,
Gosh.
during the fight. And then
of friends.
a group of friends, like 5 of them traveled, one of them was killed, and then the others literally just packed up and left. They just left her there. They necessarily didn't talk about what happened or anything. So of course, people knew they traveled together. Okay, what happened? They're like, okay. So I think eventually when they found her body, like 2 weeks later, and they asked them what happened, they were like, oh, she OD'd, right?
okay,
However,
she OD'd.
footage drops on the hotel room, and apparently they got into a fight. But then again, because of her sloppy movement, they could tell that she was probably a bit tipsy or drunk, and all of that. And then they literally ganged up and beat her up, and then that literally what led to her death. It was not necessarily clear if they killed her
Or
with
she
those
did
intention, or like she just So now the question here is, I mean, it's the holiday season. A lot of people are traveling, and I mean, friendships. People are going here, going there, and all of that. So I also saw this post that I wanted to link to it. What do you think about friendships, right? Sometimes you're in certain friendships. Do you think there's a time to literally just allow certain friendships just die? Or are you a believer in like fight for it to the very end, no matter what?
So you know, if you get to a certain age where there are just other priorities that are in front of those friendships. And they say if, for instance, you're not learning from the people that you are in a circle with, then really you're not actually gaining as much as you think. If all you guys do is hang out, maybe club, spend money, or things like that, I'm not sure how valuable those friendships actually are after a certain age. You know, there's some people you have to grow with, you have to have experiences with.
Yeah.
But man, so my group of friends, we see probably like 3 times a year. Yeah, but
You guys are
we are
different
very
places.
intentional. One of my friends has 3 beautiful girls. They're in school. She's working 9 to 5. One of my other friends flies around the world. She's hardly ever in the country. The other one is a line manager for an artist. So that we have to be very intentional. But then again, I'm still learning from them. We discuss really important things. What are you learning from these friends?
Mike, what's your take on that?
You see, in this life, I love something about friendship is I love your take. Extremely very good take. You see, well, we get to use people somewhere or the other. There's something happening. You're using them. They are also using you.
Yeah.
It could
We're
be
learning from each
beneficial.
other, yes.
It could be symbiotic.
Yes, of course.
And it's good when it's symbiotic. When it's parasitic, that's when one person is, getting from. But it should be symbiotic. I should use you as much as you use me. Yeah. The thing with these hanging out people is that for some people I know, they have different circle of friends for different things.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is needed.
Yes.
They need that circle they will hang out with, the ones that they know
every
that
time you should be calculating
it is
money,
time for flex. Let's just chill.
Okay.
They are the ones that, let's talk business.
Yeah.
It is there. That ones, let's talk work. That ones, let's just chill and talk ideas. And then that ones, let's just talk about existence.
Yeah.
That's how some people are. And it works for them.
Works very
And you have to find a way to know how to, and then you also as a person have to find a way to know to put your relationships in places. But one thing that brings me to mind is that do I have a group of friends that if we go out somewhere and something happens to me,
They would
what
abandon
would they
you.
do?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, what if I went out with Titi and Winfrey and Amazino and something happens to me or one of us, would we leave the person? But it will depend on the circumstance that led to whatever happening.
We said, Mike, don't do that.
Yeah, we will warn you.
Don't do that.
We will warn you so much that you'll probably wonder if we're still your friends.
Yeah.
You will be
No,
on your
but in
case
this
about it.
situation, this thing has a movie storyline. Like it's like I've seen many movies like this.
Yeah, true.
What if it was a mistake and an error, and then they're like, look, if we report this thing, we're going to jail. It's our friend, we love him, but let this thing just end here.
I heard of there's a particular colleague that I know. He went out with his friends and he got into a fight in a bar with someone else, not with them, and none of them just got up and left.
Probably they knew his problem was too much.
Yes,
Like
he
that,
has
that you know,
stress.
yes, exactly.
Yes, but
That
then
you know
again, that friendship.
It
Will
can
it
be
still-
acquaintance, Benny.
Are you sure?
There's some. Forget, there are some people that if they try, I will leave to.
Wow, my
You have to for your own sake. But I love this discussion. How are you, my acquaintance?
Yeah.
Maybe you're my friend. But let us know. How do you relate with your friends? Is there, like Winfrey said, is there a time when every kind of relationship should die? Let's know on social media. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. We'll probably talk about this because I love this.
Strangle the friendship by
this.
yourself.
We'll talk about this.
wow.
More. All right.
Welcome into the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen, and with me today is Chef Belinda. We are singing your song. Belinda, See, I went to learn this because of you. Just because of you.
You try, you teach well.
Alrighty, so we're still see. You know, when you look at, sometimes when you just enter your kitchen, you know that your food will be sweet just by looking at the ingredients. Just take a look at this magnificence. Okay, so now tell me, what exactly are we making?
We're making egusi sauce,
Egusi
chicken
sauce.
in egusi sauce with steamed rice.
I did see that one coming, no?
No, you wouldn't have seen it coming. Yes, no way you would have seen it coming.
Chicken in egusi sauce with
Yes,
steamed rice.
with
So
steamed
you're one of
rice.
the people that used to use egusi to eat rice.
Yes, yes. This one is sauce. You know.
This one is sauce, it's not
sauce.
the.
It's sauce,
So what's
yes.
the difference between the sauce and the soup?
See vegetables now. See green pepper, see tomato, see carrots.
You're joking. This is
on top
actually
of
egusi.
Yes, yes.
Hey, I'm ready. I'm here to learn today. So now tell me, what exactly do we need first of all for the egusi sauce?
Okay, for the egusi sauce, we need to mix this one, convert it into a puree.
Okay. So what are we using to convert it?
We're using the stock. I've bought the chicken. With these ingredients we have here, we have chicken,
Yes.
egusi, vegetables, seasoning spices. This is mixed spice, then rice. And so we'll mix this one here. We'll turn this into...
I know you want to send me.
Before.
Yeah. So we add this one here
Yes. We turn it into a puree.
into a
paste.
Into a paste, yeah. Okay, the same way we used to cook egusi. Yeah.
So,
So in here, what do we have in the stock that we're...
okay, I marinated the chicken with seasoning spices, good spices. Seasoning curry,
Yeah.
thyme,
Curry,
little ginger
thyme,
and garlic
all of
in
that.
there.
Okay.
So there's water here. This water is boiling, so we just pour rice. This rice has been washed.
It has been
I
washed,
pour it to
okay.
the water. So while you mix that, I pour in. You know why is it vegetable oil? It's
Okay,
sauce, you know.
not palm oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, now. Let's go. So we put that
So-
into the pan.
Yes. Put this into the pan and
Yeah, hope I not put too much stock.
no, it doesn't. It can't be too much.
It can't
don't
be too
worry.
much,
Can
yeah,
even
no.
if you put everything, it can't be too much. Because we're still
Okay, so now I'm mixing the egusi with the
mix
stock.
the egusi with the
stock.
stock.
So in here is just only chicken, right?
Yes, that's just chicken.
Okay.
Chicken. So while you mix that, let me chop the onions because I don't want you to cry. I don't want you to cry on national TV.
My dear, thank you. Think about me. Okay, so now we're chopping the onions. So what's the process like?
Yeah,
What do
we'll
we
have
do?
to. We'll mix, pour in this pepper mix. This is pepper mix. We have tomato there. We have scotch bonnets. We have capsicum, which is tatashe. So we have it there mixed. So we'll fry these onions now
Okay.
and with
See,
ginger and
finely
garlic.
mixed.
Yeah, finally mixed. You did well, you did well.
Yes.
Lovely puree you have there. So we'll turn this way.
So I should go that way.
Over and leave this one first.
leave this one?
Yes, this way first. So let's move.
Seems Chef Belinda has decided to direct me today. Oh yeah, now. So
Okay, so that oil should be hot by now.
okay. So
Turn
to
these
put the
onions,
onions
yes, into the
inside.
oil. Yeah.
Woo. I need a spoon. In case you're just joining us, we're making egusi
Egusi
sauce
sauce.
with steamed rice. So all of you that like to eat egusi soup with rice, instead of using the soup, now you have
Convert it to sauce.
Exactly, convert it to sauce. You have a proper
Right,
mix for your egusi,
Ginger and garlic.
for your rice. Okay, so ginger and garlic mix goes in next. I like that you're making me cook. Oh, nice.
Ginger and garlic mix.
Yeah.
Stir very well so it's not come down.
Ginger, see, this cry, don't take your spoon, I beg. I'm not doing it again. What's this?
Even after I've done the major one, I would have
So
there must be
ginger,
something.
garlic,
Chop this carrot. Cut the carrot. Continue with the carrot. I've
Give
already
me.
done some this thing, so just turn them into dice. That's
into
all.
dice. Okay,
Yes.
that's fine. I'll do
dice.
that.
Gather
All
them
right.
together.
So while we're actually allowing our garlic, onion, and ginger to simmer for a bit, we actually have Titi standing by with fashion on the couch. Hi, Titi.
Thank you for all the great work you're doing in the kitchen. I'm not thanking you, Winfrey. I'm thanking Chef Belinda. That's why, because I know that whatever she's putting together is going to be Belinda. We love it. It's all about fashion this particular Friday. And we love looking good. We love slaying at all these events. So talking fashion is important. Adeshola Balogun is here with us. He's a young, dynamic fashion entrepreneur and creative director of Outspoken. Now, that's a top-notch bespoke tailoring company based in Lagos, Nigeria. It's great to have you here.
Great to be here, Titi. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. Okay, so I've known of your brand
Yes.
and your personality for quite a while. I have to say, really, well done.
Thank you.
Because there's been, what's the word? So many words. Consistency, very key.
Yes.
You've been there for quite a while now. 2005?
Yes.
That's when you began.
I started in school, Federal University of Technology at Korea, Futa. And it was basically just to fill a need with my classmates, my course-mates, my roommates, my friends generally that needed nice stuff but couldn't afford the expensive stuff.
Okay.
So my elder brother, who has a clothing company,
Yeah.
would sell stuff to me, and then I will resell.
Wow.
And that's how it started.
Okay. Now, it's grown in leaps and bounds since then.
Yes.
And we are seeing some of your pieces already on screen right now.
Yeah.
And you have a really outspoken way of putting things.
Yes, that's the word.
Let's see if we can see some of our models in a bit. I can see Ashoke on your pocket.
Yes. We enjoy working with traditional African fabrics, Ashoke, Adire, Ankara. I tell people that we do a bit of a contemporary mix.
Okay.
So with the fabrics that you are used to, the cotton, the cashmere, we try to add our own African mix. So it's more of giving a global appeal, but still putting the Africanness into it.
It feels like you're one of those tailors that is working every single weekend because you have wedding after wedding after wedding. Am I
Well,
right?
we try. Yes.
All right.
We are grateful for the fashion, for the wedding industry.
Yeah.
We are definitely having our own piece of the cake, and we thank God for that.
It's a very large piece.
It is very. Very.
So putting together suits with Ashoke.
Yes.
Putting together buba with Ashoke.
Yes.
It can't be easy because those fabrics originally were just used as drapes and caps.
Exactly. So we have found a way to soften them. The original Ashoke Ofi fabric is quite. It's not as malleable as it should, but we found a way to soften it up, and of course, because we are constantly using it, so we've found a way to make it easy to tailor, easy to launder, easy to use. The reason why we love using them really is the color. I'm a fan of colors, and men tend to be a bit conservative when it comes to colors. So the reason why we do what we do is to introduce colors and tell men that it's okay to be colorful.
Okay.
It's nice to be colorful. Yes, but then of course we don't put it out there in their faces. We try to. So with hints like this, you know, we try to reel them in.
So I think you would have reeled me in with this particular piece. One of our models is standing by.
Yes.
And yeah, this is something I would love to see
Adire.
on the weekend. But this is like a casual look.
Yes, it is very
What
casual.
fabric is this?
This is Adire, and it has cashmere sleeves.
Okay.
Yes, so very easy for Friday wear, for evening wear, you know.
Yeah.
You can wear it on jeans, you can wear it on chinos pants.
Wow.
And you're good to go.
Nice, nice. And I love that little hint of color. It's not too bright.
Exactly.
It's not shouting.
It's not shouting, yes.
Exactly.
So, exactly. So that black is just to tone it down a bit, to tell you that it's okay to be colorful, but then, you know, the black is to tell you that, okay, you are safe.
So I'm thinking about age groups now.
Yes.
You know, because obviously as a designer, you have to cater to different age groups.
Yes.
Sometimes. Have you been able to sort of take people's ages lower with what you do?
Yeah, so I tell people that we cater to the young and upwardly mobile. So if you consider yourself young, you consider yourself upwardly mobile, then Outspoken is the clothing company for you.
All right.
We've tailored for people as old as 75.
Yeah.
75, 70. You just have to be open enough to see what we have to offer.
Okay, something you have to offer is on display right now.
Yes.
Let's see what our second model is wearing. Okay, I'm loving that stripe down the side.
Yeah, so that's an Ashoke strip.
Love it.
Yeah, so the Ashoke strip goes from the bottom up onto the waist. Of course, this is cashmere fabric.
Yeah, cashmere.
Yes.
Beautiful. So cashmere has a nice flow to it.
Yes, it does.
But it's not that easy to embroider on cashmere.
Yes, but
so how were you able to do that?
We did it. So we have we used one of our machines that specializes in getting embroidery prints on it. Of course, so this design also we wanted something that will come up like accentuate. Yeah, that's the word.
That's the word, pop.
Accentuate the dark. And of course, blue, that's actually dark blue. Blue and red are a fantastic sync.
All right. Yes. So this showcase is going really well.
Yes,
what do we have next?
Okay.
What's our next model wearing? Ooh, nice.
Yes, so this is color. So this is us in our element. So this is a cotton top. It has Ashoke details on the front, on the panel. So we decided to add another cotton design, but this time it's checkered on the sleeves. Yeah. So if you look at it, everything ties together. There's red, there's blue, there's a bit of mauve. Just ties everything together. So it's not a color riot, but it blends together. Yeah. Yes. So
and it looks extremely comfortable.
Yes.
Comfort, is that key for you, or does fashion come first?
I mean, comfort. I tell people that we sell convenience. Okay. Comfort definitely is a huge factor. I don't subscribe when you say fashion is pain. Okay. No, I don't. But yes, you might need to go a bit above your comfort zone to be fashionable. Yeah. But yes, comfort is key, and we want to always do comfortable pieces for our customers.
Let's take another quick look at what we have on display here from Outspoken Clothiers today. Our models are looking smashing in these pieces, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
And yeah, it's an interesting combination. You have something for the young at heart, something for casual that goes on jeans, and something that completely pops and will make you stand out from the crowd.
Yes.
It's great to have you in the building.
It was great. It was great being here. Thank you so much, Izzy.
All right, thank you for joining us. Thank you to our models as well, and thank you to you who are watching. Hopefully we've inspired you this weekend, and of course you can check out more designs for Outspoken online. We are going to be back. We have a quick break coming your way. This is Wake Up Nigeria.
Welcome back into the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. I'm still here with Chef Belinda.
Yo.
Okay, and today, as she says, she has to come and shock us, right? She said she's making today egusi sauce with steamed rice. So for all of you that like to have your egusi soup with rice, now you have a better option, right? Okay, so I'm really excited about this dish because, I mean, you don't want to see what's happening inside these pots. You don't even want to see it. It looks really, really nice. In here, we already have, what do we have here, Chef Belinda?
We have a pepper mix, which is tomato, scotch bonnet, capsicum, which attaché, and we have seasoning, garlic. We have mixed spice, actually.
Mixed spice in here.
Oregano, the cajun, everything.
I don't want that because there's a burst of flavor.
Yes, we have
that
mixed
smell.
Spice. So anything to remove from that soupy thing, let it be sauce for sauce.
Yeah, and you said you were making use of vegetable oil instead of palm oil.
Yes,
that also takes it up a notch. Okay, so now here we have our egusi mixed with stock, right? And I think I love the way you cut the chicken.
The chicken, yes.
So it's just like, it looks very interesting. So now, Belinda said you said I should
Yeah, okay, now it's time to put the egusi into the sauce now.
Yes.
Just drop them bit by bit.
Bit by bit.
Yes, as if you are frying akara. You know?
Okay. Chukuma looks like a
Drop them
therapist.
bit by bit.
So, yeah.
So every corner. Yes, you're
Around.
getting it. You're getting it. You're doing well.
I'm doing well,
You're
Abby.
doing well.
Yeah, I don't want teaching me now. I have to do well. And then in the meantime, our rice is...
Our rice is boiling,
It's
bubbling,
boiling.
bubbling very fine.
Yeah. Woo. You can see that.
Well.
Yeah.
So I'll just sieve it off now when it's cooked.
When it's cooked, right? Amazing. So now tell me, Chef Belinda, this is obviously an original dish. Where did you get this inspiration from?
You will not believe, sir. You will not believe.
Tell me.
There was one time on this show, I made egusi pepper soup on
Yeah?
this show. So
Egusi
somebody
pepper soup.
tasted it and I said, this egusi sauce is so nice. Oh. I was like, okay. That was egusi pepper soup. So there can actually be egusi sauce.
Sauce,
So I just
okay.
thought of something and said, pam, egusi sauce, here we
Coming
go.
through. Wow. And you tried it. This is obviously not the first time you're doing this.
It's the first time.
It's the first time.
Hey, we are doing it together. So we're creating recipe together on this show.
Yeah, you know, Wake Up Nigeria, we give it to you back to back. Do you understand? First on exclusive here in the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen, egusi sauce. So when you see it anywhere, you know that you saw it from here.
You know, you saw it from here, first hand.
It has to be. It has to be. It has to be
So
from
you
here.
stir it now.
So I stir it. Should I
Yes,
add more?
Pour everything on.
Let me just pour everything.
Yes.
You know. So
At least you say you made it. I just make sure that
I
you
made
are the
this
one.
now. I made this. What?
You are the chef for the day. Okay.
New and improved.
Okay, so
So
stir.
stir.
together. Yes.
Okay.
No, we're actually frying the egusi now with the sauce. Okay?
Yes.
With the
Amazing. Woo. Gorgeous. Sissy, you cannot like
Come
really
and
now.
see.
Really now. Can you see wonders?
Come and see. The aroma alone.
Can you
shows
see
you.
wonders? Do you understand? It's now
Well
even the
done.
carrots and green pepper standing by from you. And then some basil leaf as
Yeah,
well.
Loving it.
basil leaf, carrot, and green pepper, all coming in.
I cooked one for my husband now. He eats his first before I tell him what it is.
This is looking good.
Oh,
Okay.
amazing.
So-
If you have missed the show till this very point, we're making egusi sauce and steamed rice with Chef Belinda up in here. And
So,
Titi is snooping around.
Sauce, not soup.
No, sauce, please.
Sauce.
What have I been shouting since? Pay attention. Pay attention.
I'm just licking my lips. I don't know what you're saying.
So we just have that covered.
Covered,
now. I like
okay.
to.
Looking good.
Back
Yep.
up. We'll be there.
Ready. So now,
So in the meantime, we check up on our rice.
on our rice,
arrange
our
our-
this
carrots,
point-
our green pepper, everything is ready.
We'll go in. When
know-
it's almost cooked.
At this point, you know, all the guys are watching football and all they care about is what they're going to eat after the
After,
match.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
yes.
so Chef Belinda has put that together nicely.
Okay.
So now we need to head over to the couch where
Yeah.
Mike is going to be giving us tips and bits of everything happening in the world of sports.
1 hour, 45 minutes left to go, and we still have a great show.
Definitely, definitely. Now,
Yeah.
come on. You know how it is. Wake Up Nigeria. Well, we're looking for a clan name for viewers, right?
Wow.
Are we?
The
We need
Wake
to find something.
Someone said yesterday, the Wake Up Nigerians.
Wake Up. No.
Somebody
That's a
said
bit
that
corny, but you know what?
yesterday.
We'll work on something.
We will.
We will work on something.
Yes,
And
sir.
let's also have your,
Yeah.
your comments and your contributions.
Yeah.
Let's see what as a family, what we can call ourselves.
Another one is Fan Club Woon.
Hey!
Fan Club Woon. Let's go.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, let's go.
But by
Fan
the way,
Club Woon.
we need to talk about the we need to talk about the chairman of Club
Okay.
Woon, the president of Club Woon.
Yes.
In the person of Best Malachi.
Yes.
Best Malachi has gone bankrupt. He has
I
filed for
reject it for
bankruptcy
you.
because Club Woon for the last 2 months.
So for those that don't understand what Club Woon means, it means Club Wake Up Nigeria.
Exactly.
It's the earliest club ever.
Exactly.
It starts around 9:30 a.m. on Fridays.
I'm telling you.
My name is Titi Layo Oyinso.
Mike Mexicano is mine. Stream the show live. It's at tvcentertainment.tv. And also on Facebook, it's at TVC Connect.
Yes, so-
Now watch us on GOTV channel 27. And on the ultra high frequency terrestrial, it's channel 49.
Winfrey is in the kitchen being put to work by Chef Belinda.
Wait, is it rice and egusi?
My dear, it's rice
Yes.
and egusi.
Yes, so
So I love egusi, I love rice, but I've never taken them together.
Really?
Yeah.
So now Chef Belinda is
Goodness.
remixing
You've been
this.
missing, you've been missing.
This recipe for us. It's not the soup as you know it. It's now the sauce, right? And what is very interesting is the way she's preparing her white rice today. It's her steamed rice. So now we have butter, right? Butter in here. We have onion in here, and the rice is going in that. So what's the idea of this? What does this do?
it has this good aroma when you're eating it,
As
and
opposed
it's
to
making it a bit
just
silky.
plain rice, abi?
Yeah, instead of eating
Silky
plain rice, just make it silky.
Silky. Oh yeah, now let's put the rice in.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, help me. Oh yeah, help me. Woo, woo,
Let's go.
Ooh. That's what it's looking like. Ooh. Amazing stuffs.
Nice.
Just put some accidented grain. Accidented grain.
This is very, very, in fact.
Then
Belinda, please, you send me your address. Christmas is coming. I'll just come with my
Christmas,
family
and
members.
I'm ready to host anybody for Christmas.
You're ready to host everybody. Wow, interesting.
Then, so this green pepper will come into this now.
Into the sauce now?
The sauce, yeah.
Okay. So pour it. We can go. Let's go. Everything is happening together.
Together, sharp.
At the
Food is
same
ready.
time.
No
Nice.
time.
Nice. So we're having velvety, silky rice and our egusi sauce that has in carrots, green peppers, and so much more. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay.
So our rice is coming
Titi and Mike are drooling over there.
Yeah, so we're actually
drooling.
waiting because while we're watching the next match, we're going to be eating that food put together by Chef Belinda.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Belinda is doing a wonderful job there. I don't know about Winfrey, but I must say this thing. Winfrey is being the most invested she has been, I have ever seen on this particular show. And I must give kudos to Winfrey. Winfrey, keep it up.
Wow.
Please, your investment in this kitchen is something else. Thank you, Winfrey. And I also, once again, I love shouting out.
For you, Mike.
I love doing this because when I want to shout out Sheg once again, my director, and my DOP RG. They just did some magic here.
Yeah.
Those guys are on point this Friday morning,
so.
just making things happen. But hey, come on. They are the wind beneath our wings. So we still have a musical performance to set the right energy for you. Chikwe Ifeanyi, professionally known.
You're still watching Wake Up Nigeria. It is time for the news yet again. We'll begin from Rivers State, where a federal high court sitting in Port Harcourt disqualifies the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress in Rivers State, Tonyeko, over dual citizenship and non-compliance to Electoral Act by his party. The People's Democratic Party in Rivers State had approached the courts to direct INEC not to recognize Tonyeko as the candidate of the APC for alleged dual citizenship, and that the delegate election that brought him did not follow due process. Justice Emmanuel Obile, in his judgment, agreed with the People's Democratic Party that Tonyeko, who has dual citizenship, is not eligible to contest governorship position, and that the APC primary that brought in Patrick Tonyeko was not monitored by the Independent National Electoral Commission. Justice Obile, in the judgment against APC, held that the court has jurisdiction to hear the matter and thereby directed INEC to delist the name of Patrick Tonyeko from the electoral list for 2023 general elections. Parties in the suit had these to say on the judgment.
Defines and provides for dual citizenship in our country, in our constitution. So Tonyeko, even though born in Port Harcourt, had applied and has since become a citizen of the United Kingdom as well. But that section 182 sub 1A clearly makes a provision that's subject to that section 28. So if section 28 says you can be a dual citizen, then you cannot come under 182 to disqualify a candidate.
Moving on, Kogi State's Governor Yaya Bello says the state will deliver majority votes for the All Progressive Congress APC in next year's general elections. Governor Bello said this when he inaugurated 46 campaign vehicles that will be distributed to the campaign coordinators, APC local government chairmen, and other critical stakeholders that are at the forefront of mobilizing votes for the Tinubu-Shettima presidency. The vehicles were donated by the Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the APC, Murtala Yakubu Ajaka, to enhance logistics arrangements for the presidential campaign team in the state. The governor was represented at the event by his Chief of Staff, Abdul Karim Jamiu Ashuku. He said the All Progressive Congress has done well in Kogi State and is determined to win the presidential election for Bola Tinubu. And that's all we'll be taking on the news this hour. Do stay tuned. Lots more to come on Wake Up Nigeria.
What? I love Fridays, man.
I'm telling you.
What a vibe here in the studio. Austin Emmanuel is in the house with us. It is great to have you, Austin. You are welcome. As a fresh guy, wonderful, wonderful. I have so many questions. Where do we start from?
So many questions.
So
First
many
of all,
questions.
what's your favorite color? Is purple, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have so many. But before, let's talk about who was Austin Emmanuel before all the fame. Because my guy, you are the number one guy, in fact, and the number one trendsetter now. But who was or who is Austin Emmanuel before this year, before all of this?
Okay, I was a drummer. A drummer.
Talk to me in church and all that. How did it
boy,
start for you?
A church boy.
Okay.
I came into the music industry 2010 as a drummer.
2010, and since then you have been drumming.
Yes.
You've never ever released. Have you ever released your own song before now?
No, singing was not actually a passion.
It wasn't a passion.
It was drumming.
It was drumming. But then again, it says have you acted before? Have you been in any
No.
production at all? Okay.
So it was just drumming all through.
Yes.
So how did this? Where did the inspiration? How did this all start? This one.
Okay, the calling came 2020.
Okay.
I was in Lagos. Yeah, in Lagos. But I never wanted to pay attention to it because I was looking at my weakness. I don't have voice, and I was like, how will I start?
Yes.
Then I took almost 2 years to 3 years.
To train your voice.
No, not paying attention to it.
Okay.
So it was around 2022, July. And I said, okay, let me make a try. Then I traveled back to my hometown,
Where is that?
Ogoni.
Ogoni.
Oh, okay.
So
All
it
right.
was-
I have a number of friends from there. Okay, because I grew up in Rivers State, so I do have a number of friends who are Ogoni also.
Okay.
So I traveled back to my hometown and state, Rivers State, Port Harcourt. So it was there I started. I went to the studio with just the chorus.
You just the
But-
chorus.
but-
Did you write the chorus?
No.
Okay.
Why did this shake the wine me? What was it? Where did the inspiration just come from? Like, why did you decide to use this particular?
Was it
line?
based on the popular slang?
Okay, Show You the Wine Me is actually a popular street slang.
Yes.
And as someone that is based in Lagos, it has always been a road.
Okay.
But during the start of this journey, when I traveled to my hometown, I was like telling people I have a calling of singing. Yeah, that I want to pay attention to it. And friends were like mocking, they were like laughing. That you will know they sing. How you
Where are
want
those
to
friends
sing.
now? Where are those friends?
You didn't tell them to share the wine you need.
So you will know they sing. Neighbors were like, you will know they sing. How you want to start? You they shy. More. You know, go feed one. So I was like, men are commanding that. So who
What does
said
that
I should
mean?
not praise God? That share you the wine.
Yes, break
That's
down the
what it
song. Yes, I
means,
know it
yes.
was vernacular, your language. Break it down. What's the part you were saying in vernacular? Translate it to
Okay, Mena Command Rabari is actually an Ogoni language,
Okay.
a Kana, local government language.
Okay.
So Mena Command Rabbi means who said I should not praise God.
Oh,
So
wow.
the share the wine me is actually a word everybody. So who said I should not praise God? Share you the wine me.
Oh,
Those people that were laughing at you now, when you see them, what do they say? He's on TV now. He's on international
right.
TV. He's on national TV. You are singing. What do they say when you meet those people now?
Many have come to congratulate.
You see, this is full circle. I love your story. It's very inspirational. Look, when people laugh at you and all that, but did it discourage you at any point in time?
No, never, because I was looking at the call. I believe when God calls, it never fails.
never feels amazing stuff. So now let's talk about the production, because I mean, listening to the tune, right? I think it's very, very interesting, right? I'm watching. I mean, even the production, the visual art, and all that. Why did you decide to put the video out?
Okay, you know, as a drummer, I believe in culture. I believe in culture. So I wanted to start from bass.
Okay.
So everything started from bass. I used a cultural sound, but it was surprising.
Where did you shoot this video?
July.
Where?
In my
Where?
hometown,
In your
Oh, nice.
okay, and then
And you got the.
It was a church
women.
premises.
Oh, was it
It was a
church?
church
So the
premises.
women of the church that came together.
That
to
came
do
together
this.
to do this.
on a Sunday after service.
After service. Wow.
I love this. I love this. I love this. But you didn't know. You didn't expect it to blow like this.
Like this.
And not this big.
Not this big, yes,
But-
because it
but
has
I
gone
was
everywhere.
having-
You're having that thing
Yes,
that you should
I
just
need
go out
to
and do
go
it.
more far.
You know,
Yes.
let me. I want you to talk to people who have something inside them, just like you, and they don't have the courage because you've done it. You are in a position whereby you can actually inspire somebody.
Yeah.
So to somebody who is doubting their ability, From your own experience, what can you tell that such a person?
Okay, like what I would tell the people upcoming, the people that have the passion and either they are looking at their weaknesses. Now, I come to understand that in the industry, it has nothing to do with your strength. But the most important thing you should focus on is the grace. Pray for grace, not strength. Because if maybe I was looking at strength, by now I would have stayed behind the scene drumming. But I decided to abandon the weakness and focus on the future.
Wonderful.
So, and today, success is mine.
It's yours, brother. It's yours. So now, going forward, what is it in store for you? What are you doing next? Where is this leading you to?
Okay, even though I was not looking at this big, but coming at this big, my most important thing now is to maintain the fame.
Okay, how do you plan to
So
do
I'm
that?
working very hard.
You're working very hard.
Yes,
I like that.
With
We
my
have more
team.
projects coming out.
I like that.
More project.
Want to give us a hint?
Already on it.
Already on it.
So no hints, but we should just expect, right?
Expect it.
Because I love this. Grace has taken you there, but it doesn't mean you should not work hard.
Of course.
You'd have to work hard to put
keep
all
it.
of that, to keep
Yes.
it up. Well, wonderful. Yours is a story, it's an inspirational story. And from all of us out here, we are wishing you the best. We love stories like this. And let's see you at the top. Please, if you are going to, I hope that this is paying off financially. It has to pay off.
Yay! Let's go.
Amazing.
But
well done.
So we're in the kitchen now, and we are not whining you. Yes,
It is real. And of course, we had Chef Belinda here. We have her here with us. And she put together this rice. So it's velvet, silky, steamed white rice with egusi sauce.
Yes.
Right? You're used to egusi soup, but this one's egusi sauce.
Egusi
Different.
sauce.
Right? And we'd love for you to try it and tell us
Yes, sir.
exactly what you think about it.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Go ahead. And please don't whine us. Chef Belinda.
Thank you.
Thank you. So he's going to have a taste now. So what do you think?
Very nice.
I like you because you're soft spoken and hopefully the higher you go, you're still calm and as gentle as you are. Well done. Wishing you the best. Well done, man. Well done.
Thank you.
All right. It's been a wonderful celebration here. We're going to round up with that song.
Yes,
I know
of course.
Titi and please.
Reggie,
Auntie, where's
white
that hanky?
handkerchief. Bring it. Want to say thank you?
Auntie, pass it to me. Pass it to me.
What?
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to all our guests who joined us throughout the week. I mean, it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. And thanks also. We'll see you on Monday. On Monday.